Hi guys, I am in my kitchen. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna share this video really quick into my group. Okay, hold on. My computer keeps dinging because everyone's sending me birthday messages, which is snacks. Okay, hopefully I can see you guys today. Okay, there we go. All right, so hi guys. Guess what? It's my birthday. So I decided to do a little kitchen video for you. I'm so excited because it's sunny and I got a sunny day for my birthday. And what I wanted to show you today, hi Melissa, was just a few snack ideas that you can use for yourself if you get hungry in the afternoon, or you just like are a grazer like me. And if you know your human design and you're a projector, you should be a grazer. But these snacks are also really good for kids. And most of them are perfect for school lunches too, to send either, to your daycare, to your nanny provider, to your school. Dalton, of course, goes to a Montessori, and they serve lunches there, which I think this is sort of all like very fascinating, but they serve lunches there, but I always send his lunch. But oh my gosh, my grandma keeps calling me to tell me happy birthday. They're nut free, right? Like most schools are. So if you are a mom or a dad that sends snacks or lunches to your child's school, you know the rules. Like most of the time we have to be nut free. So there's a good number of these snacks that would meet that requirement as well. Okay, but perfect for an adult, perfect for a kid, because kids and adults need to eat the same things, which are real foods. Okay, so let's just get started. All right, so let me do some of the kid ones first, but again, feel free to eat. So these I found recently. We all know fruit snacks are like a kid food, and you might not know, but a lot of them have like food dyes in them, and they have sugar in them, and processed sugar, and usually like gelatins or gums. Okay, so all of these things we don't want. We just want the fruit. And you guys have heard of Kind Bars before? So Kind Bars, they make a kind of bar. Kind Bars makes a kind of bar. The chia bars, those are also on my approved snack list because they don't have like the sugar and all of that stuff in it, unlike the original bars. But these are sort of newer for the kiddos, and they're fruit snacks. They literally are just fruit. So this one is apple, mango, and pineapple, and you can buy them pretty much anywhere now. So let them go for the bin of the snacks and have these in there. So what I do in my pantry is I have a bin, and it has like the first one, it's like stuff for Dalton for school, or just easy to grab. So it's like Lara bars, and it's like applesauce packs, and it's these fruit snacks and things like that. Like here's another one. If you're looking for like a healthy fruit roll-up, like who used to eat these as kids? I used to eat like the cherry ones and wrap them around my finger and suck them off. But again, that's really gross. This is organic apple puree, mango puree, and guava puree. So, okay, hold on, voicemail. So this would be another good kid snack alternative to put in a lunch, or to have them have for after school. Okay, and then applesauce packages. These are organic from Costco. They're way cheaper than buying the other brand. So I keep some in the pantry, some in the fridge, and grab the cold ones to put in Dalton's lunch, or for me. Also, you guys, if you work out in the morning and you need just a little something in your stomach before you work out, this is a perfect like size and consistency and amount. It doesn't make your stomach full or too heavy, but applesauce is really light, and it's just apples, right? Okay, then these are something new I found at Costco yesterday. So we talk about juicing all the time, right? And if you have a juicer, that's great, but it can be annoying to like get it out, especially if you do it in the morning and you don't want to do it in the afternoon again. But it's such a good snack, and it's such a good like filler between meals to grab a juice. I personally prefer to have them alone versus like eating them with a meal, because one, they're more powerful that way, right? Because they're literally like dumping nutrients into your bloodstream and not turning the digestive system on. So that's a benefit of having them alone. So either in the morning first thing or in the afternoon when you aren't hungry, when you aren't full, when you've had a few hours after lunch, it's another perfect time to have a green juice. So I would do it just this, and then like if you're still hungry, wait a little bit, because you, like I said, the benefit of a juice is to get the nutrition without the work of the gut, okay? So these I got at Costco, and it's Evolution brand, but they're cold pressed organic, and this blend is celery, apple, cucumber, spinach, romaine, kale, and ginger. They're really light, and they taste good because the apple and the ginger are in there. And I think there was like 6 in a package, like super good price. So these things are amazing to grab when you can find them like in a bulk situation, like in a Costco, in a Whole Foods, in a store like that, where you can just keep them in your fridge. I think it's a dream when you can just open your fridge and have like ready to go cold pressed juice and ready to go, you know, veggies and fruits and stuff, okay? So this, like, and give this to your kids. Dalton, I think it's because he is growing up watching me drink green juices. He wants them when I drink them, and so he'll drink this. I usually have to help him with a straw, or I pour it in his toddler cup. Otherwise it's messy, but he'll drink it. So you can send these in your kids' school lunches. You can send them with your teenagers. You can drink them for yourself for a snack. And I recommend doing this, especially if you're like on a health kick, or you're like trying to achieve a body result. A green juice in the afternoon between lunch and dinner is the perfect thing, okay? What's next? What should we do next? Okay, these bars. Have you guys seen this brand? I love showing you brands that have pure ingredients. So Kitsch Fix is what it's called. It's grain-free, and it does have coconut. So if you have a coconut allergy, you can't have it, but it has non-dairy cocoa, sunflower seeds, maple syrup, chocolate chips. Okay, so it has some chocolate chips, but that's okay. Walnuts, almonds. So this one isn't nut-free, but it is grain-free. So if you are dealing with like a thyroid thing or an autoimmune thing or a digestive thing, this would be a better choice for you than like any kind of granola-based or grain-containing bar, even if it's plant-based. So my rule, you guys, when I'm looking at a package, when I'm looking at a label, when I'm looking at ingredients, it's not how much protein is in this and then I'm gonna like it or not, or how much or little fat is in it, depending on what bandwagon you're on right now, like what you think matters the most. What matters the most all the time is the integrity of the product, the integrity of the ingredients. So you always just want to flip your box around. I know there's a glare, but what you want to look at is not the calories, not, you know, the total carbs and all of that. It's the ingredients. So just go straight to the ingredient list. What is the first thing? What is the second thing? How many things are there in general? And are there words that are like really long, things that say food dye? Are there words that say sugar or forms of sugar like dextrin? Hey, Shelly. And things like that. It should be made mostly of real other foods. That's how you clear the product and it passes your test, okay? So looking to avoid sugar, looking to avoid, of course, preservatives and dyes and corn syrups and things like that. But Kitsch Fix, look for this brand. We had another flavor already, but it's gone. Heath and Dalton ate them. I think it was vanilla. So that obviously wouldn't have the chocolate chips if you didn't want that. But this would be a great kid food or for you afternoon snack. If I was having this myself with, or for a snack, I would put it with like apple slices or pear slices just to get more pure food with it, okay? So that's what I usually do when I have something that comes in a box. I always add a real whole food ingredient, okay? So Kitsch Fix. You guys give hearts for Kitsch Fix. We like them. They're doing a good job. Vegan, gluten-free certified, non-GMO project certified. So it's not organic, but it's still a good product. Okay, what's next? All right, who has had these? These are chickpeas that are sea salt flavored, and they're just like dehydrated or dried, and they're crunchy, and you can find these like most places, or what you can do is just buy chickpeas, and I recommend you buy chickpeas in the tear open bags. What is the name of the brand I get? I can't remember, but they're packaged in like a little bit of water, and then just like pat them dry with a towel or a paper towel, a clean towel, and then you can put them in your oven on a low temperature and they'll just dry out, or add some sea salt. If you don't want to do that, then just buy them, but you can buy them in different flavors. But I always just grab sea salt because, you know, it's plain. So these obviously would be nut-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, and they are good to top your salads if you don't want to do croutons. Hi Amy. Yeah, I got mine at Whole Foods as well. They were in the aisle with like the kids' granola bars and stuff. Is that where I got them? Yeah, but you could always also check on Thrive Market online. Okay, and of course Amazon. So, okay, these are Vanilla Maple Cocoa Runes, Sequoia brand. This is more of like a sweet little treat. But I wouldn't have a problem giving this to Dalton anyway. So coconut, cashews, coconut sugar, maple syrup, natural vanilla flavor, extra virgin coconut oil, and sea salt. So, but also, you guys, when you look at a label, natural flavors, I always say don't buy, right? So once in a while, like, it's not going to kill you. You want to make the best choice for something like a snack or whatever. You're on the road, it's fine, right? You're not going to die. Don't think you're going to die. But if there's an asterisk, buy something that says natural flavors, or natural orange flavor, or natural vanilla flavor, or natural blah blah flavor. Then there's an asterisk underneath it. The asterisk means organic. So that would be okay. It'd be way safer than anything that just says natural flavors without an organic star, or the package having a full organic label, which this does. So we know it's like pesticide-free safe, and they're little, so, you know, you could just have like a quick little bite. I love having something sweet after lunch and dinner. I don't know why, I just do, and so these kind of things are what I go for. But these do have cashews, so if you probably can't take these to school, but good for at home, okay? And there's other flavors of these. Okay, these, I don't have the package, but they are so good. These I got at Costco, and they're called Berry Bliss Balls, and they are, hi Sarah, you can't have cashews. Okay, well, there's other ones that don't have cashews. But what you're looking for is like, it's like a macaroon, plant-based macaroon. Otherwise, we'll have to make them at home, right? So these are from Costco, and they are made of like dates and also several kinds of berries that are dry. I can't remember the exact ones because I threw my bag away, because I always throw my bags away and put things in glass containers so my pantry and my refrigerator look prettier. But they're rolled in coconut, and they are so good. But here's my tip, you guys. So like, here's my other jar. These I keep on my counter back there. But the extras, because they come in bulk, I put in glass containers or mason jars, and I put them in my fridge so that they last a lot longer, and then I just refill it. So I just refilled this with these little berry bliss balls, but these are perfect for like after dinner or after lunch, or like if you're driving in the car or something. Just made of dried fruits, some nuts, seeds, and coconut, okay? Yum, these are so good. But then my other jars that I keep on the counter all the time are figs. Thanks for the hearts. Who's giving me the hearts? I love you right back. And dates. Okay, so figs and dates. Obviously I'm a fan of dried fruit. You don't need to be afraid of dried fruit. Here's a tip that I gave one of my clients last week or so when we were talking about dried fruit. dried fruit does not equal too much sugar, okay? I like to think of, and the reason why like I even recommend dried fruit for people that have like energy issues, or you have adrenal issues, or even fertility issues would indicate most of the time adrenal issues, weight loss that isn't moving kind of issues, you will probably need these kind of foods. You'll probably need dried fruit, because what your body is asking for is pure glucose. And like that can sound scary to people because they have been brainwashed to think like, oh, sugar is the devil, and like maybe it is, but this isn't really what we're talking about, okay? So this is pure plant glucose that saturates your cells and your tissues and your organs and gives it what it is lacking, like highly severely lacking. So I want you guys to understand this. When you have issues like fatigue, when you have issues with your adrenals and all the things that come from that, even if you have thyroid issues, that's tightly linked to your adrenals, okay? So they kind of heal together and work together. So you need your brain, your adrenals, and like for energy restoring, you need to have this kind of food. Also, if you drink alcohol, it dehydrates your brain, and the next day your cells are like kind of crinkly, like dried out raisin-like, and they need sugar like this, okay? So I just think of whenever I'm eating these kind of foods that the good nutrients plus the sugar in it are going into my cells, the ones that know that they need it, and they're just soaking it in and taking it in. And that doesn't affect weight. That doesn't affect like, oh, I ate too much sugar. That doesn't affect that. It's just think about food with what is its purpose for me? What is this doing for me? And yes, does it taste good? Do I like it? But it's a plant. It's super good for you and it's healthy. Figs are a good fertility food too, and dates are super good to help prime your liver for cleansing, especially when you pair them with apples. And they are really good to eat like pre-meditation to help you tune in better, okay? So dates and figs in nice little jars. What do I have left? If you guys missed some of these, you'll have to go and rewatch. Okay, so then my last one is just the almond crackers. Actually, I have another kind of crackers, but it's a nut and seed flour blend, almond, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, tapioca starch, cassava flour, sunflower oil, organic, sea salt, garlic and onion extract, and rosemary extract. So again, like these are good for at home. Obviously you can't send them to school with kids because they're made from almonds, which sucks. But you can send Mary's Gone crackers to school because they're made of like quinoa and seeds. But these are really good to replace like any kind of like bland cracker. And this brand is so good, you guys. Like they make cookies too, really good cookies that are soft. But the ingredients are just like, can you see, like right down the line? There's not a long list. It's all just real things. You'll probably see cassava flour everywhere, like cassava chips or grain-free chips. It's a root. It's a root they're making that flour out of. And tapioca. I had someone in one of my groups ask me about tapioca. Like, can we have it? Is it bad? It's sort of like it's sort of like one of those foods that's like neutral. It's like when you turn other plants or plant-based items into like a flour that you use for baking. It's like not like making gluten-free cookies from scratch is bad for you, but it's also like not really that healthy for you because you just want to look at every ingredient for what it is. And like what, like when I was saying about the figs and the dates, like they do this and they do that and they saturate your cells and they give you the glucose to restore your adrenals. Well, when you think of tapioca and like tapioca flour, it's like, it doesn't like do that much. It's not really harming you. It's not gluten, you know, but it's just like a base, a filler, a binder, something to cook with, something to make a cracker out of, that kind of thing. So kind of start looking at your ingredients like that. The simpler, the better. Okay, almond crackers. So what else? Is that it? I think that's all I have. Crunchy chickpeas, applesauce packs. Like, take these on airplanes, by the way. It's such a good idea. Real fruit snacks, real fruit roll-ups. This is a redo. So Kitsch Fix, is my new brand. The coconut macaroons, the new green juices from Costco, we buy in bulk, perfect for the afternoon. So if you're gonna juice in the morning, I would do a way simpler blend, like 1 or 2 or 3 ingredients. That's why the celery juicing is so like all over the place. It's because it's all celery, so it's like that one item, that one herb is going into your body and doing what it does. So I want you guys to get that every single plant ingredient has a purpose like that. It doesn't have to be celery. It could be a pear, it could be an apple, it could be a piece of broccoli. Broccoli is like nature's multivitamin. I was telling my sister today, like, I'm not taking a prenatal, I'm not taking a multivitamin, I'm taking spirulina every day, barley grass juice extract powder, and like some nascent iodine drops. So you have to do what's right for you, but I believe fully in the power of plants and that they heal, that they shift, that they move, that we can all find the perfect blend of them to help us move our body forward and to be and feel the way that we want and to look the way that we want it to. So it's really fun that way, right? Like, I get to eat this, I get to eat that, I want to eat this, I want to put this with that. So that's what I do now, and I have like a very discerning eye for how I filter products and food. So anything that I buy, I know that it's good, I know that it's safe, and I won't recommend it without, caring. So does anyone have any questions? I didn't look at my comments. You have adrenal struggles. Okay, make sure you're eating frequently, Sarah. You do not need to be fasting, and you do not need to be missing meals for sure. Smaller throughout the day. I always learn so much from you trying to kick this adrenal fatigue. Oh my gosh, yeah, for sure. You can definitely use plant-based to eat or to kick adrenal fatigue. That's exactly what you need. Where do I buy Kitsch Fix? We can answer that. Okay, any other questions, you guys? So I want to remind you that I have my 6-week plant-based eating course open. It's called Fueled and Focused. It is everything that I do every day, everything that I've learned about how I healed my body from all of the chemicals that led me to those yucky symptoms, like the gut stuff, the weight gain, the skin stuff after IVF. It's how I reverse all that, and it's how I got pregnant naturally and how I just feel good all the time. So it's 6 weeks, and what we do is we implement an aspect of plant-based eating together every single week, and then I hold live group coaching calls, so it's for accountability to help you with that aspect of implementation, and or all of the cooking lessons and methods and techniques, and really just coaching you through whatever is helpful for you for where you're at, because people come in with all different levels of knowledge and expertise and like desires. So you might come in like as a single person that just wants to get healthier, and you travel a lot, versus someone else might have 3 kids and want to know like how to feed their whole family. But what I have in the course is so much information, so you have it forever, you have it for life, but it literally will show you and teach you how to simplify and make food so clear, so you'll know exactly what to do and why, and you'll be able to find ways to eat the foods that you love, and even better than you probably knew, in a way that is not about deprivation. And I'm not here to tell you you can't ever eat this or that. It's all about like, what are you mainly filling your body and cells with on purpose every day? Because your body is a match for real foods. Your body is a match for mostly plants to be healthy naturally. And then everything inside of you figures itself out when you give it the fuel that it needs. And then I call it Fueled and Focused because you do have to have the correct mindset to be a healthy person all the time. So this is not a diet. You don't have to wait because you have a party in 2 weeks. Like, you go to your party, you're a healthy person, okay? So you have to figure out how to be social, how to like do your job, work, travel, go on vacation, eat on the go, all of that. It's available to you, and you can do it, and you can do it now. So yes, there's just so much to say, so much to do, but I'm teaching you all of my tricks, all of my hacks, the products I buy, how I cook, how I save time, how I never go to the grocery store except Whole Foods just because I want to go there. And today, you guys, like I said, it's my birthday today, and I'm 40, and I don't feel like I look 40, and I am attributing that to the health that is inside of me and inside of my cells. So one of my friends texted me and was like, I think you're reverse aging. And I'm like, well, I plan to forever. And I told my sister, I don't want to like reverse age like Benjamin Button and become a baby again, but I definitely want to look like Heidi Klum, okay? So you can too. So it just lets go of, you guys want to know what aging really is? Why is it so bright? Aging is your liver. Aging, if you feel like you're aging too fast, what the heck? It is because your liver is overloaded and you need to cleanse it. And this is the kind of diet that cleanses it all day, every day. I'm really annoyed with that. I think it's just the sun. Okay, so what was I saying? So it's my birthday, so you can sign up today. You can sign up yesterday, but you didn't yet. So you can sign up through August 31st, which is 3 more days at the early bird price, which is $497 to change your whole life of food. You'll always know what to do. You'll always know what to feed your kids. You'll know how to eat. You'll know how to keep your body healthy. And there's a payment plan. Also, today only, so a few more hours, depending on where you live, I'm giving a 40-minute free bonus one-on-one call to people that sign up today because it's my 40th birthday. So I just thought that would be cute. Definitely need to cleanse your liver. Thank you, Sarah. What are your questions here? How do I kick the cravings for naughty foods? Hold on, it's not letting me read this. Like cheese sticks, nachos, burritos, and gluten. You're allergic to gluten and other ingredients now. Okay, so are you eating gluten? If you're allergic to it, I'm guessing no, but you probably just have like a gluten sensitivity, a gluten intolerance, which everyone does. It's just not everyone feels the side effects until it gets to a certain point. So gluten doesn't serve us in a way anyway. So how do you kick the cravings? Number one, how I kicked my cravings for sugary, bland, pointless to eat foods was I started to see what they were. Like the integrity of them was not there. I looked at the labels, I read the ingredients, I saw that like this is refined white flour, that does this in me, which is nothing. It slows me down, it doesn't make me feel good. I don't want that. My utmost desire is to always feel good and to put things in my body that allow me to always feel good. So I just sort of broke up with it because I don't want that. I don't want what it gives, and so I don't want that. So that was the first thing. I also think there's there's a lot of resistance that people have about like following through sometimes, because you can tell me, you guys, if this resonates with you, but I know it does for some of my clients, that you feel like you have to give up everything you love. So you only have a craving because there's some part of you that's wanting it, right? You're getting something out of eating it. So one, you don't have to never eat that. You don't have to never have a burrito again. You don't have to never have a nacho again. It's your choice to eat a cheese stick if you want. You can always find a healthier alternative to a burrito, to nachos, and to cheese, okay? But you have to tell yourself this isn't a never ever thing again. So you have to know like, oh, I can have that. So I'm not saying you can't have it, but what's your goal and what do you want? Like, what do you want the most? If you want the most to heal, if you want to like heal your adrenals, if you want to cleanse your liver, if you want to be in a body that looks and feels and is a certain way, you just will understand that these foods aren't getting you there, and that's not worth it, is it? It never was to me. So I gave myself other things that I loved instead, and I learned to love even more. And now I can tell you this, being on the other side of like a sugar addiction for years now, I don't want it. Like, you could put it out on a table with the packages open in bowls and like all these things, and it could make it look really pretty, and I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't want it. And I'm not depriving myself. I'm not like forcing myself to not eat it. I would choose like the strawberries if it was strawberries there or whatever. Like, I don't want to eat that stuff. And again, it's because I am so focused on I am healthy. It's so important to me to have my health. When I am healthy, everything in my life is better. Everything is better. Everything is different. My mindset's different. How I parent is different. I'm in a relationship differently. I love myself more easily, and all of these things. So I just don't think it's worth eating foods that are harmful to me. But then just let yourself know you can go to a party and have it. You can learn to make it in a different way. Have you even tried? Maybe you'll like it better. Like I always tell my husband, he loves like eating breakfast burritos, but I can make them for him out of like vegan eggs and veggies and like grain-free wraps or rice tortillas or whatever with guacamole and salsa. And it's like the same, but better. And it doesn't make you feel bad, okay? So you've been trying to eat plant-based, but you're so hungry for more substances like carbs, the carb cravings. Well, okay, so that's because you said you have adrenal issues, right? So if you have cravings, okay, you guys, there's a video I did. I think it's on YouTube. Now it's about sugar and cravings and what they need. So if you want to watch that full video, you can, but let me just tell you quickly what's going on. Cravings are real. Cravings are real. They're real psychologically and they're real coming from your cells. If you crave sugar, carb sugar, you need glucose. So you need more saturated glucose, which means you need more fruit. More fruit, like real fruit, dried fruit, both, definitely real fruit. You need to be eating more fruit, especially starting your day with that kind of stuff. You have to resaturate those cells and organs so they don't keep kicking off that message, feed me, feed me, feed me, I'm deprived, I'm deprived, I'm deprived. So they need you to give them the actual stuff they're looking for. If you give them crackers and you're having a sugar craving and you eat crackers, or you're having a sugar craving and you eat a cookie, or I don't know, something that isn't on purpose fuel for your body, your cells that are lacking don't get anything from that. You get calories from that, you get an insulin spike from that, but you don't get what your body is actually trying to tell you. So our body's always talking to us and it's always telling us to do something, right? So if we have symptoms, if we have weight to lose, if we have pain and inflammation, our body is trying the best it can to get us to listen, but it doesn't use English, okay? So you have to like know a little bit and you have to trust yourself. So you just have to know like your body runs on real foods, right? And if you have any kind of health condition, any desire to change anything in your body, you need to be leaning on plants so much, so much, okay? It'll bring you back to who you are because it will fill in the gaps of what isn't clicking and what isn't functioning and what isn't working from whatever organ to whatever messenger cell to whatever area. It will do it for you, but you have to give it the right stuff. So the reason you get cravings is because you need something from sugar, but not even this. Don't eat that, eat this. Okay, and eat it with some vegetables, eat it with a green juice, eat it with celery, eat it with cucumbers. The thing is, if you're healing something, especially your adrenals, or if you have cravings for sugar, you're gonna have to break up with this mentality that you can't eat very much because you're gonna be eating probably a lot more and more frequently, and that can be crazy talk to your mind, right? Because our minds are always saying like, don't eat a snack, it's better if you skip it, or eat lighter or eat less, or don't eat a date, oh my god, that's sugary. But you have to know the truth. If you know the truth about what a food is and what it does and how it matches the exact need that your body is presenting you with, then you just eat it and you believe in it and you know it, then you see the results. And then that old philosophy gets broken and then you can just trust the food better again. The other thing with a craving is you have altered your cells. Like when you eat processed foods, when you eat chemicals, and when you eat added sugars or fake sugars, then your cells are not living and vibrating in a neutral alignment anymore. They have had to alter their own state because of toxins coming in, of chemicals coming in. So let's say you eat a cupcake and then like you're just like addicted to sweet foods or salty, it doesn't matter. So you keep doing it because your cells are like, well, this girl or guy keeps pouring in this kind of sugar and I don't function with that, but I'm always supporting her and I'm always doing the best I can, and you know, I'm gonna do what I can with this, but I have to be over here now, and I have to move like this instead of my normal way of ease and flow. I have to do this because this kind of food keeps coming in. So it's here, and it's used to being here, so you keep getting the messages from them to say more of that, more of that, more of that. So you have to break it. So you break it by giving it the real thing that it needs and understanding what's happening, okay? So you break a sugar craving by eating the right kinds of sugar and eating real sugar. Okay, hi Caroline. Does anyone else have questions? So let me put in the link really quick. This is like such a good program, you guys, and it's like probably my favorite. I mean, I will always say that, but because it's just so important to me that you guys know how to eat, like, for your life. So it will change everything in your body. It will change everything in your health. Okay, there we go. Pinned. Okay, so remember the bonus call goes away tonight because then I will be 40 years old in one day. But you can get it if you sign up today. Definitely let me know if you have questions. You can comment below, or send me a personal message, or just go sign up, okay? I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.